Now, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that you're looking at running for president again.
Do it. Do it. Look at me. Do it. I will personally write you a campaign check now on behalf of this country, which does not want you to be president, but which badly wants you to run.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump.
I think that man will be president of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red cake.
Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Donald Trump will not become president.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
Donald Trump will never, ever be president.
Moderator, but apparently believes that Donald Trump is a clown.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to
Let's see, I'm at 42 and you're at 20.
We have a key race alert right now. Donald Trump now has reached the number of delegates needed to clinch the Republican presidential nomination.
So right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say you're not going to be president, all right? It's been fun. It's been great. I love you. But come on, buddy.
Donald Trump, while we project, will win in Kentucky with its 8 electoral votes, in Indiana with its 11 electoral votes, West Virginia, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, Alabama, Kansas with its 6 electoral votes, Nebraska with its 5 electoral votes, and Wyoming with its 3 electoral votes, North Dakota with its 3 electoral votes, and South Dakota, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, the state of Montana, Missouri, Ohio, Idaho, North Carolina.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
Together, we will make America great again.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of CobraCast IRL. I am your host, D-Day Cobra, Jeremy, and I had a rough night tonight on Mario Kart, and I see a lot of you in the chat. You're not letting me off the hook, and you shouldn't. That's how we roll around here at Geeks and Gamers, CobraCast. You know, I deserve to be roasted. It was a rough night. It started out good for me, okay? It started out good. I made Ripper Rage quit. That made me happy. I won the first championship, but as the internet continues to teach us, you're only as good as your next race. And man, I got roasted tonight. I am in the running for Beard of Shame tonight. I am in the running for Beard of Shame tonight, but I think there's some strong contenders too. So I don't think I'm gonna win. I don't, but I know I'm in the running. I've seen all of you. I see all of you. I see you right now, Gamer Word. Jeremy deserves the Beard of Shame tonight. I see it. There's a ton of beards right now. There's beard emojis flying. And like I see we got Kale who says Chapek or Iger, Beard of Shame tonight. They're in the running. Fauci's in the running. There's a lot of people. I don't think I've quite earned it, but I definitely deserve honorable mention for sure. First things first. I gotta mention this, okay? Out of the gate, Ray Atkinson, who was the center of a discussion here on this channel, he says that sorry about the Friday comment. I love you and CobraCast. I meant you are open-minded, ready to debate. And in parentheses, not me, LOL. I could not debate a fly. And Ray also says, FYI, I am a disabled vet running a ferret hospice shelter. Please let people know Adopt, don't shop, research any pep before getting. Sorry about the 5. Ray, my apologies as well. I misread it. We when I saw people, like a few people were saying like, hey, you probably misread that one. But then I did the poll, and I think it was like 85% of people said, no, you didn't misread it. But it was out there. I wanted to open that discussion because sometimes you do get things wrong or something like that. But if you're a follower or a fan or a supporter of me or Geeks and Gamers, you typically have pretty thick skin and you can pretty much roll with it. And so, so my bad for going in and roasting you, but I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. So thank you for the clarification. And I'm glad we got that all cleared up, and that's what it's all about. We do have Dan Vask in the chat, and again, I don't want people to get the wrong impression, but mods, I've kind of already asked you to ban Dan Vask. I've asked you, like, we don't need this type of nonsense in our snake pit. We don't need the snake pit full of people like Dan Vask. So can we please make sure that we just ban him and move on from it? I'm kind of embarrassed that I keep having to address this, because essentially what he's going to do, he's going to come in the chat and he's going to start talking about January 6th. Okay. Taking over the D-Day Cobra channel, taking over CobraCast, and it's just not going to happen. So I would appreciate it if we just go ahead and get rid of him. So I really would. So I see him. Humiliation. A ghost in the Wi-Fi. For pity. Keep the grift alive. That's what I'm talking about. Keep the grift alive. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciated. I saw Hayden in the chat. Hayden, one of the best montages in history. Also, I showed up an hour late and Jeremy didn't win after that. Still, much love, bro. Much love. It was pretty bad. It was a pretty bad performance from me tonight on Mario Kart. Best Auntie Ever is a new member. Best Auntie Ever also gifted memberships or subscriptions over on Twitch. So the last 2 nights, I've been running my D-Day Cobra Twitch. It's the first time I fired that channel up in like a year and a half. The streams have been fantastic. Really appreciate the support. We'll be streaming more over there. Do not worry. But thank you so much, Best Auntie Ever, for the support. And Mark S. with a thumbs up super sticker. Thank you. All right, so we got a little bit to talk about today. Jeff Hurst says, like the new logo, keep the authenticity real. You got it. You guys like that? Like, I think it's a good logo. Krista did a good job putting the American flag as the background. Let me show you guys. I know you saw it with the thumbnail, but I can add it right here. So this is I think this is definitely the logo moving forward. That's pretty badass. That's pretty badass. Come on. That says it all right there. Snake Pit, rise up. What do you think? Do you think that's going to work? I think that's going to work. Now, a couple of little notes. I asked some of our followers over in the Discord, the Snake Pit Discord, which is part of the Geeks Gamers Discord, if there were any topics you guys wanted me to cover. So I'm going to look through some of that and see if there's some of those topics that I can cover tonight. I definitely want to talk about Ron DeSantis versus Disney, talk about Bob Chapek, talk about Bob Iger. I think these are important discussions to have for sure. No doubt about that. So I definitely want to get into that. Joe Biden is a complete and total just disaster. He is cringe beyond belief. I'm so disgusted that this man is the president of our United States of America. It is just unbelievable. And Trump released a new video, a policy video today that we're going to react to. And I think that was very important. So a lot to discuss for sure. We've got the Wuhan lab leak that's going on. And, there's just so much news to cover. It's hard to keep up with all of it in one day. Hayden for 10 says, Jeremy, I disagree. Have Dan continue the grift and keep you account for the next year. As long as he shows up every stream until then. If he does give January 6, 2020 stream on D-Day Cobra, every stream. Dan, do you think you can show up every stream? You think so? If you can show up for every stream and we can monetize you in the chat, then Hayden has a great idea. January 6, 2024, we let Dan Vasc stream here on D-Day Cobra to take over the channel. What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
I'm going to teach you the meaning of pain. I'm going to teach you the meaning of humiliation.
Oh, man. So good. He said, I have a job, you know. You know, we don't care, Dan. All right? We don't care. We don't care. I see Gung Ho Mac. Dan Vasc for the 50. Tinsote says, Florida under Ron DeSantis has made me glad to call it my second home. Honestly, like, Ron DeSantis is such an incredible governor. It's hard to comprehend how incredible he is, but he is next level. What I'm worried about, I am definitely worried about what's going to happen because this whole thing between him and Trump is going to be ugly. It's going to be very, very ugly, and I'm not looking forward to it. I think that it's going to split people. I think it's going to be one of the dirtiest fights we've ever seen in politics, and the reason is because so many people are emotionally connected to both of these men for different reasons. And, you know, this is going to be bad. It's going to be really, really bad. And I don't know when it's all said and done, is there going to be any going back, you know? And again, as I said, I'm 100% team Trump. As much as I love Ron DeSantis, as much as I love living in the state of Florida, especially under him as governor, I'm team Trump. And I'm not even remotely close to being anywhere beyond right there. That's where I'm at. Nobody's going to make me not support Donald Trump. And, not even Ron DeSantis. It doesn't matter. There's literally nothing Ron DeSantis could do that would make me want to support him over Donald Trump. There's nothing. And again, that's no disrespect to him at all. I'm a huge fan. I am a little concerned that the rhinos are very supportive of him. You know, the Paul Ryans of the world. I'm very, very concerned about that. But yeah, and we haven't gotten an official word that he will be running, but I mean, he's running. Come on. I mean, at least he's planning on it. Whether he actually does, you know, officially run, as time will tell, but there's no doubt that he is considering it. He is 100% considering it. Swig of water for the working man. But yeah, Mike Hill says, would Ron DeSantis be calling me? I don't live in Florida. Why would Ron DeSantis be calling me? I don't live in Florida. Did he call you? Did you get I mean, he's got super PACs going on right now, and he's got a lot of rhinos, supporting him. And I just think that's a bad look in general. So does he have robocalls going outside of the state of Florida? Is that a thing? Curious about that. General Duality says, Dan needs a roof. Help the singer out. That's really good. Sophie says, hey, Jeremy, love CobraCast. Need to shout out my country Argentina for winning best player, goalkeeper, coach, and fans dedicated to the Argentina haters. Shout out to Argentina. That's what's up right there. That's what's up. All right. So let's since we're talking Trump DeSantis. All right, let's go ahead and let's watch this clip right here of our great Donald Trump. So let's see. So this was posted 7 hours ago. So this is actually, yeah, so this was today. This is Donald Trump. And here we go. So Trump lets loose on Biden and the globalist, proposes major China trade overhaul. So let's check this out right now. If you are just tuning in, I'm trying to give everybody a few minutes to get in here because I did originally have this scheduled a little bit later. But if you're just tuning in, if you see that pinned post, I do have a locals now for D-Day Cobra specifically for me. If you're interested in that, that's going to be kind of ground zero along with, the Discord that's within the Geeks and Gamers Discord. But I figured I know I thought about just running this through the Geeks and Gamers locals, but honestly, like I don't want to have, like, with Geeks and Gamers, we try to keep specific politics out of the equation a lot of times. So I just wanted to create a specific, D-Day Cobra Pit area for everybody on locals. Now, the old locals guy that I had communication with, he's no longer with the company, so I don't really have there's the new guy. I really haven't spoken with him much, so I'm just basically I don't even have access to do anything in this new locals I created. So the old one, they gave me whatever I wanted. This one, I can't even add mods at this point until I have, like, I think it's 50 followers, and so we're going to keep an eye on that. But anyway, just want to let you guys know about that. But I do think it's just better to keep it separate. I think that's going to be much better for now. So I see we've gotten a few people following now. So let me see. Right now, looks like we've got, I don't even know, maybe 10 or 15 people have joined. But, just consider giving it a follow if you're interested. I will appreciate that. And, we'll be able to do live streams directly over there. So neither here nor there. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But let's listen in to our great president, Donald J. Trump, the 45th president of the United States of America. Here we go.
Joe Biden claims to support American manufacturing, but in reality, he's pushing the same pro-China globalist agenda that ripped the industrial heart out of our country. It ripped us apart.
Yes,
Biden
it did.
And the globalists support raising.
It 100% did. And it's if people are not realizing this, like, I love that he's getting straight to the point. He's getting straight to the point, ripping us apart.
Taxes on American production. They support more crippling regulations, killing American jobs. They support skyrocketing domestic energy costs. And they support massive anti-American multinational agreements that send our wealth and factories overseas. Very simply, the Biden agenda taxes America to build up China. China is the big beneficiary.
Yep.
We cannot let that happen. And just a couple of years ago, it wasn't happening. China paid to the United States hundreds of billions of dollars, and no other president got 10 cents, legitimately 10 cents from China. My agenda will tax China to build up America. The heart of my vision is a sweeping pro-American overhaul of our tax and trade.
What he's doing right here, okay? What he's doing right here, right now, vintage Trump, and he has got to stay on message. Ryan's talked about this because we do our political show every Wednesday between here and Patriot Outpost. Look, I love Donald Trump, okay? He's not without criticisms, and he has plenty of flaws. Okay? One of his many flaws is that he's very, very much about wanting credit for the things he's done. And he's gotten really, really, really caught up in what happened in 2020. And I fully understand that. I fully understand it. But it has taken him off message. It takes him off message when he does that. Right now, what is the number one rule when you are in a battle? You need to attack your opponent's weakness. Joe Biden has so many fucking weaknesses. It's hard to comprehend. So many weaknesses. So start focusing on all of the things that he has messed up with, but do it in a way that shows aggression, which he is, and keeps you on message. He's got to stay on message, and he's doing that right now. He's taking full advantage of Biden's screw-ups because Biden is going to keep screwing up. He's going to keep screwing up. He's going to keep giving you opportunities, and you've got to stay on message, and that's what he's doing right here, and it's awesome.
Policy to move from the Biden system that punishes domestic producers and rewards outsourcers to a system that rewards domestic production and taxes foreign companies and those who export American jobs. They will be rewarded and rewarded greatly, and our country will benefit. To achieve this goal, we will phase in a system of universal baseline tariffs on most foreign products. On top of this, higher tariffs will increase incrementally depending on how much individual foreign countries devalue their currency. They devalue their currency to take advantage of the United States. and they subsidize their industries or otherwise engage in trade cheating and abuse. And they do it now like never before. And we had it largely stopped, and it was going to be stopped completely within less than a year. As tariffs on foreign producers go up, taxes on American producers will go down and go down very substantially. And that means a lot of jobs coming in. Not only will this system end our gaping trade deficits, and they are massive right now, and bring back millions of American jobs, it will also bring trillions and trillions of dollars pouring into the United States Treasury from foreign countries and allow us to invest that money in American workers, American families, and American communities. This plan will be the linchpin of a new strategic national manufacturing initiative that builds on my historic success in ending NAFTA, which was a tremendous thing, a tremendous achievement. Nobody thought it could be done. And we did USMCA, US, Mexico, Canada, and it was an incredible thing. But we're also going to end other unfair trade deals, and we'll end them quickly. In addition, as a matter of both economic and national security, I will implement a bold series of reforms to completely eliminate dependence on China in all critical areas. We will revoke China's most favored nation trade status and adopt a 4-year plan to phase out all Chinese imports of essential goods, everything from electronics to steel to pharmaceuticals. This will include strong protections to ensure China cannot circumvent restrictions by passing goods through conduit countries that don't make a product, but all of a sudden they're selling a lot of product. It comes right through China, right out of China, and right into our country. We will also adopt new rules to stop U.S. companies from pouring investments into China and to stop China from buying up America, allowing all of those investments that clearly serve American interests. We're not going to allow bad things to happen to our country anymore. And we will eliminate federal contracts for any company that outsources to China.
This is what has to happen. You can't put up with the bullshit anymore. You can't put up with the bullshit anymore. You have to just put our foot down and just let people know we're not going to deal with it anymore.
Biden will never get the job done. He is weak on China because the corrupt Biden family has received millions and millions of dollars from entities tied to the Chinese Communist Party. Everybody knows that. They try and hide it, and the fake news doesn't want to talk about it. Biden's pro-China economic program puts America last, and it's killing our country. My cutting-edge trade agenda will revitalize our economy by once again putting America first. And by the way, we'll get along very well with China. And you know what the reason is? They'll respect us again like they did just 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We will quickly become a manufacturing powerhouse like the world has never seen before. Thank you very much.
Well said, Mr. President. Well said. And this just came in. Sophie says, in case you missed it, I'm not American. Info on Trump has always been negative. It was with you guys I learned more about him, his run, and all of its positives. Was very surprised and now vigilant on the news. And I totally understand that. I mean, it's hard for me to kind of understand how the whole, how the perception of Trump is around the world. Because I mean, I know how it is here. But it's just, that's why so many people don't like having independent voices out there to talk about what's actually going on. And so I would love to hear from different people from around, the globe. If you're here, how has the news been on Donald Trump, and how has your perception been over the course of time on that? Justin, Trump needs to stay on point, stop being such a sore loser. But if he legalized weed nationwide, he has my vote immediately. No questions asked. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate to call him a sore loser, because I personally don't think it's a sore loser as much as he's just frustrated with what happened. But ultimately, I think for the people that he's to win over, that he does have to stop that whole narrative about 2020. At this point in time, the people that are mad about that, the people that are angry about that, are on your side. So it's not, going to bring more people to the equation? What's going to bring more people to the equation is those people in the middle that want to hear about what you're going to do to fix the problems that we're facing right now. In no scenario can you look at this country and tell me that it is in better shape now than it was just a few years ago under Trump. There is no scenario where that can be justified. It can't happen. There's plenty of people with TDS that will tell you that that's the case, but that's just not the case. Like, any logical thinking person cannot sit here and tell you that. They just can't, because it's not true, and it's so wild. So where's it at right there? Trump is treated like a villain here in the UK by the mainstream media. What's up, Dino Wills, our statistician for Mario Kart? Appreciate that. Yeah, and it's so frustrating that the negativity is everywhere. But when he goes overseas, when he goes places, it blows people's minds how popular and well received he is in so many places too. Now, that's the first line of news that I wanted to, kind of discuss, is the policies laid out by Trump. Alex says, look up Trump and Biden plays vids. It's worth it. All right. J. Hailstorm, if you can look those up for me. Say hello to Krista Nova and My Nerdy Home backstage. If you guys want to say hello to them, Chris is keeping up with the super chats. My Nerdy Home's going to be clipping stuff out. And J. Hailstorm's just here because he's J. Hailstorm. So Trump is super popular in Japan, or he was. Don't know if he still is, says the Lost Tales. Yeah. So right now, like, this is the most important time imaginable. And Trump has to fully take advantage. The Gilk Man says, much love, brother. Keep being amazing. Thank you, the Gilk Man. Appreciate you, buddy. Hope you're doing well, man. Let's see. In Australia, Trump is very negative on most news too. Maybe Sky News is the one, two shows will not be so negative. How he is helping. I've actually watched some Sky News. Sky News is actually I like Sky News a lot. Generally speaking, I don't know what their perception is in Australia, but when I see them on YouTube, they seem to be pretty level-headed from my perspective. So from what I've seen, but that's all from my perspective I've seen. Joseph says they pick on him here too. Canada left's news. Yeah, I can believe that. Jay says, I don't have a job. Can someone give this poor person a job? Please. Does anybody know does anyone know like some bathrooms that need to be cleaning or anything like that? If you do, just please reach out to Drunk 3PO. You could probably find his information on Indiegogo. If mods have a link, if you guys can just link to this Indiegogo campaign, if you want to help a struggling YouTuber out, there you go. Drunk 3PO. He needs all the help he can get. Tyler says, Jeremy, since we share governors, DeSantis has done so much for us, but have you seen the likes of Soros and such trying to endorse? It has to be Trump 2024. I have seen it. And again, all the wrong people are endorsing Ron DeSantis. All the wrong people. And that's happening for a reason. Jay says, I meant to help this live stream. Jay needs a job milking cows. Jay says, I meant to help the live stream. I don't know what he's talking about. Anyway, but all the wrong people. And now in terms of that specific video with Soros, I've talked about this. I don't know if I can't understand anything the man says. Okay. But I can't really comprehend. Like, is he reading something? I don't know if he straight up I don't know that he was actually endorsing DeSantis. I really don't. It's really hard to let's listen to the fucking video right now. I'll just pull it up right now. Okay. Let's just pull it up and we'll see DeSantis. Okay. Let's do this together. Okay. I got to find the clip of it. There's secular talking about it. Is this it? Well, that's a 48-minute video. Jay Hailstorm, see if you can find this clip of George Soros talking about Ron DeSantis and Trump in 2024. Drop it in the private chat if you can find it, because I'm having trouble finding it right now. But there's a clip, and he's just so fucking old and wrinkly that you can't even understand what he's saying. You know what I mean? So, but regardless of if he actually said anything or not, the wrong people are endorsing Ron DeSantis right now. Didn't Paul Ryan just say that he's not gonna that he's not gonna show up to the RNC if Trump wins? Let's see. Where's it at? Paul Ryan's a piece of trash, okay? It's an absolute piece of trash. All right, here we go. This is the type of people, these are the types of people that are backing Ron DeSantis right now. And that's what really, really bothers me.
Ryan warns Republicans they'll lose in 2024 if they nominate Donald Trump. Ryan is also defending his calls for changes to Social Security.
Jason Calvi just sat down with the former speaker at UWM. He joins us live. But Ryan speaking, he's got a new book out. He edited this book, right?
Yeah, he edited it, and he talked about plans for reforming Social Security and Medicare. So we talked about that. He's going to defend that in this interview with me tonight. He also talked about the Supreme Court race. He said he backed in vote.
Yeah, shut up.
We got the debate coming. The person not named former President Trump and others. Who are you backing for 2024?
I'm backing the person not named Donald Trump. So I don't really have a dog in the fight other than that. If we nominate Trump again, we're going to lose again. It's just that clear. We lost with him in 18, 20, and 22. We know this. He will cost us another election. So I'm just excited about somebody not named Trump. There are great people running. I know them all. They're all pretty decent friends of mine.
What does it say that GOP's picking Milwaukee for the first debate as well as the convention?
It shows how important Wisconsin is. 4 states are going to determine the next president, in my opinion. Arizona, Nevada, Wisconsin, and Georgia. Those are the key critical states in the Electoral College.
So you see, this is what I keep talking about. Like, Trump has literally everyone against him. It's 2016 all over again. All over again. And it's such nonsense. Hang on. Jeremy, that's crap and you know it. Many people want DeSantis because they see Trump as damaged. He's gotten umpteen investigations, and I love the 1-6 people, but Trump should have solved the setup. None of that's I don't think you're necessarily wrong in saying what you're saying. Is Trump damaged, though? No, Trump is not damaged. That's letting the mainstream narrative win. He's not damaged. Yes, he has faced more investigations than any human being in history. And guess what? They can't find anything on him. He's been investigated more than anyone. Anyone. Think about it. Name another person that's faced more investigations than Donald J. Trump. Name one person. They can't find anything. He must be the cleanest human being in history. He literally must be the cleanest person. They can't find anything on this guy. So that's not his fault. Why should he be punished in the eyes of the voters and the United States people? Why should he be damaged by the fact that they keep investigating him on BS? You know what I mean? So I disagree that he's damaged. I disagree completely. If you want to say he's getting too old, I hear you. It's a valid argument, 100%. But Trump has been investigated more than any human being that we have ever seen, and they can't find anything on him. Anything. So I don't think that should be a negative towards him. In terms of 1-6, yeah, he probably should have handled some of that better, no doubt about that. And that's a valid criticism. It's a valid criticism. But I can't roll with with him being damaged. Because I don't think that's true at all. I don't think that's true at all. Hayden for 20 says, drunk 3PO, my job had about 30 porta potties blow over yesterday across 150 miles. You can come set those up and clean the area if you need a job. I can find the company that does that. The dudes haven't shown up yet. Jay, I'm here helping you, bro. Okay, buddy? I just got you a job, Jay. I just got you a job. I hope you're proud, Jay. You want to come on? Somebody send Jay a link. Let's get Jay a link, okay? Jay needs a link. We're going to get him a link. We're going to get him in here and we're going to talk about it. Joe C says, our country and the world stage was safe and prospering when Trump was in office. All world leaders, intel agencies, media corporations, and celebrities were out to get him and the U.S. Never forget. 100%. That's what I keep saying. It's what I keep saying. And Seed Fan for 10 says, I'm Australian. I can confirm that guy's answer. I've supported Trump since Rosie joke in 2015 because he started talking about issues. I looked up and he was right and kept on being right. Damn right. He's always been right. Jeff Hurst says, like the new logo, keep the authenticity real. Thank you guys for the I do love the new logo. It's pretty badass. And of course it's inspired by Shelby. You know, Carol Shelby is an American hero. Okay, that is fucking badass right there. So I love it. I'm very happy with it. Zevius did a great job. Thank you, Jeff Hurst. Darth Gavel says, China has been waging economic and biological warfare since the U.S. and our allies for decades. The Biden crime family is complicit in China's campaign against the world. Yeah, I know Stuttering Craig made a tweet the other day, and he was talking about, when did the world go so soft? When did the world go so soft? And I'm like, because he's like, give me dates, times, links and all that. And I just said one word. Obama. That's when it all really started to fall apart. Obama. And, regardless, like, just full disclosure. Okay. And by the way, full disclosure, because I always say, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a conservative. I'm just an independent thinking guy that looks at things how they are and makes I form my opinion based on what we're seeing. I despised George W. Bush. I despised him. I hated him. So I actually didn't vote because the first time I ever voted in my life was Donald Trump. But I supported Obama for his first term. By the time his second term, at 2 years into that, it was such a disaster. I hated the Republican Party, though. I despised the Republicans when George W. Bush was in office. I still think he was a terrible president, awful. But Obama took it to another level. We have a guest here, ladies and gentlemen. One of the richest, most handsome people you will ever see in your life, Drunk 3PO. Hi, Drunk 3PO.
It's an honor to be on my favorite political show.
He loves CobraCast. He really does.
I do, man. It's like late over here, and it's like I always want to put something on. I can't stand the news now. I hate it. And that fact that you go late, like near the end of the day for me, I just put it on and I just get so into the chat. Like I love it. So
Cobra Pit.
love it, man.
Yeah. The snake pit rising up.
Listen, we got some breaking news.
Okay.
If you go to Memology's Twitter account,
okay,
he just released a recording from the White House from Joe Biden. And I think this is important for CobraCast. It is YouTube safe. It's okay. I checked it out before. I was going to send it to Jay Hellstorm. And it's probably something a little shocking that everyone needs to hear.
What is his Twitter now? He's on Memology. What is M10? What is it?
Yeah, it's like MEM 101.
I can't find it. It's not coming up for me.
Oh,
we follow it. Oh, here it is. I got it.
I gave such a good intro to it.
Yeah, you did. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is from our boy Memology. Okay, Drunk 3PO bringing us some news. So here we go. All right, what do we got here? You want to lead us in, Jay?
Somehow Memology posted on Twitter that a friend of his who works at the White House had some kind of secret 7-second recording of the president that I think everyone needs to hear.
All right, here we go.
Wait, just your first time hearing it?
What?
Is this your first time hearing it?
I have not heard this.
Okay.
I've not heard this.
Yeah, are you sitting down?
I am sitting down.
All right.
All right, we ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. CobraCast IRL exclusive. Not really, because it's already on Twitter, but still, here we go.
Karine, come on here. I need you to wipe my butt. I can't reach it. Come on, hurry, please. Karine.
Breaking news. I think the people just needed to know, man. They needed to know what's going on.
Oh my goodness. We actually do have some Joe Biden stuff that I want to show everybody. Some real Joe Biden stuff, okay? Look at this clown, okay? Look at this clown right here. Oh, this is Kamala with her black accent. Have you heard this one?
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
I think he's gonna get in.
I don't know, man.
I think he's gonna get in.
You know, though, going back to it's how can you? I think anybody running against them has a legitimate shot to win because all you got to do is put all these clips together and make some commercials.
You heard this one?
I may be a white boy, but I'm not stupid. I know where the power is. I know where you think I'm joking. I learned a long time ago about I may be a white boy, but I'm not stupid.
Wow.
They think that you're stupid.
Wow.
They think that everybody is stupid. Like the way that they view non-white dudes is truly amazing. It's truly amazing how they talk about them, talk down to them. It's wild.
I mean,
it is
but
mind-blowing.
Just a few years ago, he's like, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. So, but you know, not to cause any controversy or anything, but the whole DeSantis Trump thing is it's gonna because I'm in Florida, I lean more on DeSantis, and I do think he's going to run strictly because he's about to release a book. And if you ever follow politics, politicians who are about to run for a major office always release a book. I don't know why they do this. They always do. They release a book, and DeSantis is about to release a book. And it's I don't know,
See, that's
man.
the thing. That's the thing that's so frustrating. Like DeSantis to me is acting like a career.
He's acting like a
politician
career
right now.
politician.
Yes, he is.
Absolutely. And
that's a huge turnoff, man. It's a huge fucking turnoff because it's like, you know, he's doing this whole thing like, oh, when Trump, because again, the difference in Trump and everyone else is Trump says what other politicians pay other people to do for them. So they pay the super PACs. They have other people that'll get their, you know, your hands dirty and all that. So he's basically taking the high road while other people are doing his dirty work for him. So if he's doing the book thing and all that, it's a career politician mentality, and it's not a good look or feel. It really is not.
I totally get chat. Everyone's like, yeah, it's to raise money. No, I totally get it. But it's just something. It's a playbook maneuver, and it's just what they do, man. They release. Trump also did release a book when he ran, but he almost waited until everybody else had theirs. That you know, till they had theirs all going, but. It's hard not to like DeSantis, though, man. He today was a big day for him. They signed into legislation.
Yeah.
I mean, at least in Florida today, they signed into legislation.
No, I love DeSantis.
Oh yeah, no, there's no doubt about it. There's no doubt
hang on,
about it.
We're gonna get to that. I want to listen to this George Soros.
I also released
clip,
a book, so I'm running for president.
So George Soros here. I think this is the clip right here. Now I can't understand a damn word this dude says. Okay, but here we go.
My hope for 2024 is that Trump and Governor DeSantis of Florida will slug it out for the Republican nomination.
So he says he hopes Trump and DeSantis will slug it out.
Of course they do.
So yeah, I think that's what he was saying.
Trump has turned into a pitiful figure, continually bemoaning his loss in 2020. Big Republican donors are abandoning him in droves.
Now, is he reading from something? Like, is he reading something that he wrote, or is he reading something someone else wrote? I don't know the answer to that question.
DeSantis is shrewd, ruthless, and ambitious. He is likely to be Republican candidate. This could induce Trump, whose narcissism has turned into a disease, to run as a third-party candidate. That would lead to a Democratic landslide and force the Republican Party to reform itself.
So he's hoping, essentially, and again, to be clear, I don't know if he's saying this or if he's reading, if these are his words or if someone else's words that he's reading. I don't know that, but it doesn't matter. He's George Soros. We all know what he's behind.
Right. If you don't know who George Soros is, he's a billionaire that funds progressive left crazy people. He funds a lot of the stuff, even in Hollywood. He just wants, he's the guy that wants to see the world burn. That's literally all he wants. He funds the most crazy people and projects. And so, yeah, I didn't mean to cut you, but yeah, you're absolutely right. DeSantis, Trump going 12 rounds will be that. I don't like it either.
No, it's
I don't
awful.
like it either.
And it's going to be so ugly. You guys have no idea how ugly this is going to get. And I hate that. It sucks, man, because I'm ultimately gonna end up criticizing DeSantis a lot during this, because I think that DeSantis is the reason that this is all, like, Ron DeSantis would have lost to a gay crackhead in Andrew Gillum. Andrew
Agreed.
Gillum would have been the governor of the state of Florida. This man was found passed out in a hotel where he was getting reamed.
Getting it from every end.
Every angle.
And someone took his picture when he was passed out.
That man would have defeated Ron DeSantis without Donald Trump's help. That is a fact.
That agreed.
That is a fact. And now, I don't think politics are somewhere where you should expect, loyalty or anything like that. But the bottom line is Ron DeSantis is who he is because of Trump. That is just a bottom line. And I think that Trump was done wrong and has been done wrong consistently. And, Justin Proper, a gay crackhead. It sounds like my ex.
It was pretty bad. What you guys don't know is that I actually lean more, Jeremy knows this, on the DeSantis over Trump. But at the end of the day, it's like what we're trying to fight for is just DeSantis's policies in Florida has been amazing. And today was a great day. He took over the Disney board in the Reedy Creek deal. They assigned new board members, and people that were in that district that Disney was over, man, they all showed up at the fire department. It's if you don't know, then you probably wouldn't understand. And they were like cheering on this move. They were so happy to be rid of the control that Disney had in that little town.
Mm-hmm.
And now people are protesting. The weirdos are saying Disney needs to move all their jobs out of Florida and bring them into California. That will never happen because California charges way too much money for Disney. It doesn't have the money to do that. And so there it is right there. And the school act that he just passed with pornography, getting pornography out of the schools has been amazing. Those are the things that he could definitely run on. But Trump could probably get those things passed as well. So,
all right, let's listen to Governor DeSantis.
Today, the corporate kingdom finally comes to an end. There's a new sheriff in town, and accountability will be the order of the day.
That's a big balls move, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else DeSantis did? And listen, all right, this is your show. I'm not trying to take over, but
dude,
DeSantis released the freaking transcripts of him and Bob Chapek, where Bob Chapek was like, I was going to stay out of politics, Ron, but I had so much pressure. Basically, literally almost begging him not to do this. And Ron Ron went up to Disney and was like, yeah, you're going to get involved now? All right, we're involved. And in 1 week, got this whole Reedy Creek deal done, right? Now he just signed it into office right there. Disney's going to have to pay a ton more money in taxes to keep things going. Well, the crazy people came out and they were like, oh, man, the taxpayers are going to have to pay. This is a terrible move for Florida. No, it's the opposite. They're actually going to have to pay more. Disney's going to have to pay more in taxes. People just have to read. Like, I don't understand. You just have to read the bill and see what's going on. And then you understand what's happening. DeSantis came in and slapped him right in the face. I personally believe that's what cost Chapek his job, because people don't understand. Like, I'll break this down real quick.
Ninja Dog, that's exactly right. DeSantis has not said a bad word about Trump. He's having other people say it for him.
I will say this, and cut me off because I can go on, is that what Disney had was their own government in Florida. There was nothing like it in the United States. So basically they made their own laws, their own rules, their own code, which none of the other theme parks or anybody else had. So that was taken away from them. That's been in place when Central Florida was like a swamp, because they didn't think anything was going to come of it. They're like, all right, well, to move things along on your construction, then you can make your own government. And nobody around there was happy with it, because they were able to get away with not paying their proper share of taxes and things to the state of Florida. That all changes. So that's a big slap in the face. And I'm telling you, I personally, that's what got Chapek fired, because now they have to answer to the state of Florida, which before they didn't have to. They could build stuff. They could do all kinds of construction. They could hire people. They could put whoever they want on the board. They didn't have to hold elections or anything that everybody else had to do in our state. They got away with it without doing, whatever. But they can't do that anymore. So that's a big one. And no, Disney's not moving to New York or any of these other crazy places.
Dude, this so like for people that don't understand, so Walt Disney World is twice the size of Manhattan.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's massive. It has its own interstate. It's crazy. It's beyond anything you can comprehend. And so for these fucking leftists out there to get on social media and they're like, well, Ron DeSantis is just screwed up. I think Bob Iger should just pack everything up and move to New York or Cal. What are you talking about? You clowns, man. Like, they can't afford to do this. It's not realistic anyway. And if you just look at, there's a reason Walt Disney got the land that he got and where he got it from. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, Disney is like, they are the juggernaut. They make Orlando the #1 most visited place in the country. It's surpassed New York
every year. Yeah,
there's no doubt about that. But they cannot just up and leave. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's impossible. There's no scenario where they can do that.
No,
so, and DeSantis knows that. So
I know the amount of jobs that they could possibly move is around 10,000, but those people will leave too. So, like, if Disney's not going to fire or cut off 10 to 20,000 people, and then they will just relocate them to California. It's not going to change anything if they do that. Now, what Jeremy said earlier on is 100% true. If Trump stays on message, then he's got something. I'm telling you, Jeremy, this is just my prediction. If Trump goes back and starts talking about the vaccine and stuff, that is a no-no. Like, he's got to move forward. What he did in Ohio was it was awesome. He needs to move forward with stuff like that. That's just my personal take. When he starts talking about that vaccine, it's like you could just see the air like leave the room. Like, like, no, just move forward, Trump. Just move forward. Leave that stuff in the back. Just move forward.
He has to. He cannot. He just cannot do that anymore. It's a huge, huge problem if he does something like that. And so, if he stays on message, which will kind of be difficult for Trump because he's Trump.
He could have some slips here and there because that's just who he is. But I just want who doesn't want to see a full? We got robbed of one of the greatest debates that could have happened between Trump and Joe Biden from the pandemic stuff. Like, oh man, what did we have? One debate? Like just one?
I think we had. Did we only have one?
I don't think. I think one got canceled because like we didn't really have a slug one. Like,
well, see, and the thing was Trump actually like, and again, it's not going to happen, but Trump, yeah, there was two. There was the second one where they had to do the social distancing bullshit. It was so cringy and all that.
It just was weird.
Yeah. But like Trump actually like put that filler out there to say he wanted that Joe Rogan to basically be the moderator. And of course, Joe Rogan's not going to do it. I don't know. Joe Rogan's got such a weird kind of love-hate relationship with Trump for whatever reason. But that would have been amazing. That would have been amazing if that could have happened. Gung Ho Mac for $20 says, Jay gave me a job at Universal Studios bathroom. I suppose I can give him a job back. You guys are the best, man. So much wonderful support. So
it's been tough out there these past few years.
Justin Proper, Tom Morello, and Ted Nugent are very politically outspoken. I think they should form a band and write political songs together. See what happens. LOL. Thoughts. Also, Jay can clean my garage if he wants.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
There you go. So
I don't know how good it'll look when I'm done with it, but at least to know that there's good people out there willing to give someone a chance.
Yeah. I mean, Justin, you had another one, Justin. Where's it at? Krista, if you can put Justin's other one right there so I can knock it out. Not the one about his crackhead ex-boyfriend, not that one. But he had another one. Xanaximus, Fitty. Seeing so many people would rather vote DeSantis with because he's the safe option. The establishment's lesser of two evils in their eyes. Trump is railed so hard because he was never their guy. He was the hand grenade we threw inside, our wild card. We love him for that too. And I agree with that. Like it is. A lot of people are going to move to the DeSantis side. There's no doubt about that. It's just a reality of the situation.
Well, it's because they'll get scared. Like that's the problem. It's like they'll get scared to vote for him because the safe vote. They'll be scared to do that. And DeSantis will run on the fact like here's the thing. Anything DeSantis has done, if Trump just says, "Well, I'll just do it on a bigger scale," then that's it. That's game over. Like he can win this. He could win it if they go head to head, because we all know that Trump has always kept his promises when he was in office. So like, if he brings up the fact, well, I got, CRT banned from schools and these pornography books out of the kindergarten, which was great. It Trump just said, well, yeah, put me in. I'll do the same thing. It's pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. So
Justin's so back in his chat there was, he's about Tom Morello and Ted Nugent are very politically outspoken, think they should form a band and write political songs together. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, political songs, I don't know if, I think political songs are going to be it's a very niche thing, no matter what, whether it's pro-Trump, anti-Trump, right down the middle type of stuff. I think it's a very niche thing. So Spadan, Simiran, $10, $9.99. Trump has given up everything to fight for the common folks. Why can't people have the same loyalty and energy? Ron will need a lot of money for national election, and big money will control him. That's why I'm just never going to stop supporting Trump, man. This dude lost hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars from his net worth. Businesses were affected massively. He was in his 70s when this all started. He didn't need to do this.
No,
he already had a wonderful life. He had everything he needed. He had everything. He could have just had the next 20, 30 years of his life the easiest thing in the world, man. Just being Trump, playing golf, going on extravagant vacations, having all of his worldwide businesses and everything. But the day he ran for president, it destroyed his image. It destroyed his life. It destroyed everything. Yes, he became president, but for what? To be just attacked. He's not even viewed as a president by a lot of the institutional places anyway.
Lost his friends.
If fucking sports teams won't even go visit him, they're going to face controversy. Like he lost so much because he cares about this country. He genuinely loves this country. And so,
I agree. I would love to keep DeSantis in Florida because I live in Florida. I think he's excellent for this state. And what we're seeing now is just a complete. I mean, listen, the polls keep coming out, and the approval ratings for this guy is like, has he even been to Ohio yet? I haven't kept track. I've been to Ohio. Like, no, yes, I don't think he has.
Yeah, you were skipping out real quick.
Oh, my bad.
No,
I was
you're
like,
good. You're good.
Has our president even been to Ohio?
Not you talking about since the accident?
Yeah.
No,
Like, what
no.
the heck?
He didn't
Like,
even know. They asked him if he talked to the mayor. He didn't even know. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. But here's Justin Proper's 5. Sorry, Krista. Have you seen John Talk's video on Biden? He'd be a good guest on the show. Also, Jay, I'll pay you to clean my apartment. I got you, bro. Did I read that? I didn't read that one.
Or he said I'd clean his garage and his apartment.
Yeah. He's got multiple jobs for you, Jay.
Okay.
Of course, yes. I love John Talks. I've had him on Geeks and Gamers a few times. I'd love to have him on more in the future for sure. So John Talks is great. So ultimately, back to the super chat though. You're talking about Ron will need a lot of money for national election. That's the thing. Right now, I love you, Ron DeSantis. Okay, he's a big fish in a small pond. He's a big fish in a small pond. The moment he gets into a national election with Donald Trump, he can't beat Trump. It ain't happening. He can't beat Trump head to head. I stand by that. I stand by that 100%. He cannot touch Trump nationally.
And
He's
all
a
these
big
crazy
fish in a
people
small pond.
will push for DeSantis, and that'll make him look even worse.
Yes. So he's
Who
a big
else is
fish in a small
running?
pond.
Nikki Haley.
Mike Pence. There's a few
Pence
other.
hasn't dropped out. Sorry.
Pence is a joke. Pence
What
is
is
one
he?
because they're going to be able to sell books. They're going to be able to become.
That's it. That's the
it's
only.
gonna. Yeah. It bumps
be a
up their public
speaker.
profile. Yes. Yeah. Bolton's running.
Bolton.
Pompeo is running. So it's just John Bolton's a joke. Michael Bolton.
That's how much I know. I didn't even know. I knew
You
Haley.
didn't know that?
I didn't know Bolton was running. Who
Hang
the
on,
freak is gonna vote for Bolton? His
Hang
mom?
on. I got you right here. Hang on. This was Jay's response when I said Bolton. He didn't even know it was John. Hang on. So hang on. I gotta find it really quick. Is this it? I gotta find it. You all know what I'm about to show you. I know it. Here it is. This was Jay when I said Bolton right here.
Michael Bolton?
That's me.
Wow, is that your real name?
I love this movie.
Related to that singer guy?
No, it's just a coincidence.
Oh.
No one in this country can ever pronounce my name.
I love it.
It's not that hard. Najad.
Yeah, well, at least your name isn't Michael Bolton.
There's nothing wrong with that name.
There was nothing wrong with it until I was about 12 years old, and that no-talent ass clown became famous and started winning Grammys.
Office Space is goated. Okay,
One of the greatest movies ever.
Office. You can just call me Mike. He gets fired the next day.
They beat up the copier with the gangster music. It was so freaking good.
Yeah, dude. One of the best comedies ever, no doubt about it.
Bolton, man. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, John Bolton.
Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley will run. She will lose, and then she'll end up as a pundit on some news channel for the next 2 years. And
Yes, that's what this is all about.
Yeah.
So that's so
she'll
running
be a speaker at colleges and stuff. And
what people need to understand. So this election, okay, this primary, all the Republican stuff, because it's essentially we think it's going to be Trump and DeSantis, but even if it's not DeSantis, the fact that Donald Trump is involved in it means every person that is on that stage with him gets airtime. With like Trump will bring more eyes than anybody. It always does. So if Trump's on stage, then you're on stage and you get to debate and you get to say these things, and it bumps your public persona up. You know what I mean? So he just, people become his enemy because it benefits them on a personal level. You know what I mean? It is financially beneficial to be Donald Trump's enemy. You know what I mean? And
there was a story written about Donald Trump's Twitter reply guys and how some of them made hundreds of thousands of dollars constantly replying to them negatively and selling their own books and selling. As soon as Trump tweeted, they would get the alert and tweet like, you're the worst, this, that, and they would gain a following just by being his reply guy in a negative way. And they would capitalize that and make money. I know they were ticked when he got kicked off Twitter because their gravy train, ended. But it was a crazy report, man, to like see how people make a fortune hating Donald Trump. It's like they made a freaking fortune.
Yeah, it's wild, man. Yes, the ambiguously gay duo brothers. It's wild.
That's
man.
Right.
Yeah. Because I mean, like Elon Musk is getting that now. You know what I mean? Like Elon Musk basically has reply guys that are going to
have them too. I don't know how much they're making, but you got them.
Yeah. Matthew, I don't have that many. Matthew says, I agree with Razor Fist. Let them fight. Trump destroyed everyone in the primaries in 2016. He will do the same thing with DeSantis. I can't wait. It's going to be must-see TV, bro. It's going to be crazy. Like the last debate, the last cycle, not the most recent, the one where Trump ran and, there was an open field and all of that. It was crazy. This is going to be even wilder because I do think that Ron DeSantis has the potential to be one of the, again, I've said this before, like for all these DeSantis simps out there that are just like so mad that I'm supported Trump over him. Like I've said, Ron DeSantis has the potential to be like a generational politician. He will run for president at some point in time and he will win once Trump's done. He will become one of the great presidents of all time. Like he will be unbelievable. It's just not his time right now. I love the man though.
Think he'd take a VP?
No, I don't at this point. I don't. And I wish he would, but that's the smartest thing for this country is for him to be VP under Trump. Trump gets 4 years and then Trump is done. And then Ron DeSantis gets 8. And you have 12 years of a Trump DeSantis America. Are you kidding me? That's
I think I agree with you.
12 years of a Trump DeSantis America. Are you kidding me? That would be unbelievable. You would destroy the fucking Democrats. You would break their fucking kneecaps and they would not be able to recover from that. It would be incredible. But unfortunately, I don't think that's what we're going to get. And that's the sucky part of it. Because what ultimately could happen in that scenario, Trump, DeSantis, Trump president, DeSantis, vice president. The best way that works out, if they win, which they would win, if they ran, there would be an unbeatable fucking ticket. Could you imagine? My God, not only would you get Trump and Biden in that disastrous debate, you would get
Kamala
Ron DeSantis versus the cackling hyena Kamala Harris. Oh my God, it would be the biggest beatdown in the history.
God, we had Pence versus Kamala, the only thing that we cared about in that debate was the giant fly on his head.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only thing good about that debate.
Oh God,
there was no mud. There was nothing. It was just a giant fly on his head.
I know.
We were just like, well, this debate's over.
Yeah, no. But in that scenario, they win. Trump would be, I think, what would be the perfect scenario, hypothetically, is they win. Trump would focus on foreign affairs, clean up the work, clean up our relationships with these countries, establish ourselves once again. Let DeSantis focus on everything here in America. You know what I mean? Basically, make America Florida and let Trump handle everything overseas. Good Lord, man. Come on, man. How do we not have this? Oh, it's so frustrating. Trump Rand Paul would be a very solid ticket as well. 100%. That would be a very solid ticket. So
I agree.
Yeah, Trump DeSantis is like Dragon Ball Z level brawl. Krista Nova, she'll get that one. All this other political stuff, Krista's like, oh, Dragon Ball Z. She knows exactly what that means. So anyway,
well, I mean, listen, in the primaries with Trump, the last time he ran for president and destroyed everyone, the Republican Party had no idea what was coming. First, they laughed at him. Well, you played that video. They thought it was a joke. They didn't think he would have a chance. And yet, one by one, they all fell down, and they couldn't handle his like comebacks. They couldn't handle the way he talked. They couldn't handle, his whatever he did. Like, he had nicknames for everyone before it started. There was no Jeb Bush and low energy killed him and like all that stuff. So the only person that would pop him back would be DeSantis. He kind of like stands his ground, but it probably wouldn't be enough.
Yeah.
He just ran over everyone like a freight train. They didn't even see it coming.
Is this in Discord, Lost Tales? Do you have that? Drop that in the Cobra pit or in the snake pit. I keep saying it's Cobra pit. Snake pit in Discord. And let me see if you've got it in there. While you're here, Jay, I do have something else I was wanting to show you really quick. Holy crap. You guys are active in the snake pit on Discord. By the way, my new locals, D-Day Cobra locals, that post is pinned. If you want to join that, please follow it. I think I can start adding moderators with 50 members are there, and we've got 34 in there now. So if you guys want to, I don't know. I miss our old locals guy, but I'm going to give the new guy a chance. Holy shit. Look at Bruce. Look at Bruce. Look at this shit. Hang on. I got to share my whole screen. Right there. Look at Bruce. Look at that.
Dude.
Look at that. Yes. That is awesome.
He's got Ryan and Jeremy. That's awesome.
No Jay. No Jay.
Oh, no, that's okay. No. That's freaking awesome, man.
Dude, look at that. That is freaking badass. By the way,
I would just move that up just a little bit on the front, and then
it
would be freaking. Don't get me wrong, that's freaking awesome.
That is badass. All right, I have a question for the chat because I've had a few people say something to me about this. So I want your honest opinion, okay? Let's see. Do you like the skull logo? Do you like my D-Day Cobra skull logo? I personally fucking love it, but I want your honest opinion. Do you like the skull logo? All right. That's all I want to know. Because I had some, like, there was a couple people, they were like, it looks like shit, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, really? And they were like, you need to get your money back. Well, first of all, I didn't pay anything for it. Like, a fan designed that and I fell in love with it. And I'm like, holy shit. I love that fucking skull logo. So I'm curious what people think about it. Do they like it? Honest feedback, always appreciated. But let me look through here. All right, Lost Tales is typing right now in the Discord. So right now it's at 69%. That's actually a little lower than I anticipated. Do you like it, Jay?
I do.
I fucking love the skull logo.
Yeah, I like it.
The skull needs a hat.
Like Stone Cold, all that.
No, it has a hat. What are you guys talking about? Let me show you. Let's see. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. Where's it at? Do I even have a picture of that skull anywhere? Maybe I don't.
Have to blow up your old Twitter account avatar.
Video file. No, I don't want a video file. I'm looking for image slides. Is that what images are? Your computer? What? That's just too weird right there. All right, so it's 74%. That's okay. We're getting better. So, but yeah, so I wanted your feedback on that, but you guys have seen the skull logo though. All right, Lost Tales. I'll post it again, but do not watch after 7 Hardcore gamer words for YouTube. Okay. I hope this is gonna be okay. Jesus, this has 3. Oh, this is 6 years ago. Okay, we're gonna watch this. Jay, you ready?
Sure.
Are you ready? So the year 4chan won. All right, this is on YouTube, so it should be fine. Okay. Are you ready, Jay? Here we go.
Everything you know is false.
Terror brings more terror. Los Pepes son paramilitares. Un escuadrón de la muerte.
What am I watching?
Yeah, what is this?
I will bring people together.
Donald Trump is facing some backlash for a tweet that included the Star of David was retweeted by Trump from an online message board for neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and anti-Semites.
What?
Infowars.com unexpectedly has been seeing some of the biggest traffic in our history from a new source, not Drudge Report, not our daily AM and FM audience, not Facebook, not Twitter, not YouTube. Those are all huge sources. Those are all our top sources of referral, not just original listeners and fans coming every day. No, our new biggest amount of traffic ever. And I guess articles are being written about it. It's being marveled about. I wasn't aware of it till last week. Buckley ran up and said, look at this. Look at these sites. These are meme sites. These are things I've been visiting for years. This is something Generation X right down to millennials is into. I'm aware of the big sites. Reddit and others have it, but I don't really follow it. And I didn't know that in the last 2 weeks we've had most of the top memes because our listeners are going and getting clips from idiots on the show and clips from anti-Trump people and going and making memes out of them. And now InfoWars has many of the top memes. And I don't know how we hit the zeitgeist here, but we've now hit the zeitgeist of memes. I mean, sure, they've always had fun with things I do that are silly, and I certainly enjoy it. Please make more goofy memes of yours truly.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
It took me almost 30 seconds to say the name Donald Trump. Do you care about him at all?
I couldn't give less of a It's physically impossible because it's the 2016 election.
Yeah.
And it's 2015 right now. Right. So I don't care until we're in the same year as the thing that I'm supposed to care about.
Right. You said that you don't give a damn about Donald Trump.
I didn't.
You did not give a damn about Donald Trump.
I didn't care, and I didn't think I'd have to care, and then it turned out.
Well, no one thought they would have to.
Yeah.
Now you care a lot.
Well, now, no, we did. Yeah, we did. And don't vote for him because he tells it like it is. He's a bullshit artist. Fuck you, 2016. Fuck you.
Boy, these people so crazy.
Chris G finally gets the championship that he deserves. This has to be poetic for him. Waited all this time.
Download complete.
Asian domination at every event. Who would have dreamed that right here at the Capitol?
You said 7 minutes, right? You said 7 minutes, right? I want to make sure. You said do not watch after 7. There are hardcore gamer words. Okay.
Cup in grand finals. It would be a red, white, and blue grand final. And the United States reigns supreme.
Wow.
What an incredible event it's been. An electric crowd got what they came here to see.
Scott no longer deserves to be here. He only wants his weekly stipend. He only wants TV time, and he doesn't deserve your vote to stay. Neely, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
The hell's going on right now?
I don't know. It's like that Big Brother.
Revisionist history. Welcome to Big Brother. I'm going to do something different, something unheard of. I'm not going to see it. If you already know you're going to hate it, why give them your money?
And this is basically why we're here. We're here to watch the fire rise.
Racist group, white supremacy. They say they're coming with the four faces of clubs on their clothing so that they can identify one another.
Holy shit. I'll probably stop it there. Probably getting into too much gamer shit there. Holy shit. But I stopped before the 7-minute mark. So there you go. It was a little confusing though. Like when it started going into the Evo stuff, I didn't follow at that point in time. Did you, Rhett, Jay?
No, I'm lost.
Yeah, but all good. No worries. No
I probably
worries.
have to watch the whole thing and then be like, that
It's
makes
got
sense.
It's got 3 million views and it's
Yeah,
got
something's about. There's something in there.
It's got 82,000 upvotes to 5,000 downvotes. So yeah, there you go. But thank you. You guys make the show, so you guys tell me you want me to watch something. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Ain't gonna hurt me. So J Bats for 5 says Soros is a one-trick pony. And this is a Rumble rant. His company makes money by toppling nations and then buying their ruined currency. He did it with the UK in the 70s. He's desperate for one last payoff before he croaks. Yeah.
He's a terrible person.
It's beyond terrible. It really is actually. Like for people, if you don't know George Soros, you better start learning because that dude controls a lot.
Yeah, he's a terrible person.
Let's see. I got a couple super chips to catch up on. Supers. Jace the Pop Culture Vulture says prediction as for $10. They're going to package DeSantis as Diet MAGA for the masses. I just hope have trust in him. I just don't have trust in him going full neocon as POTUS. He's unproven on the global stage, unlike Big Don. That's exactly what they're going to try to present him as the Diet MAGA candidate. That's 100% what they're going to do. No doubt about
that. They'll be like they will. They'll be like, he's a little more polished than Donald, but you still get the fight.
Right. Bob Goose for 23PO. Looking forward to your book. When do you think it will release?
Once the campaign is over, and we'll print them out and we'll get them out to you. I'm hoping everyone will have these in their hand no later than July, maybe a lot sooner.
Okay.
So maybe a lot sooner. So July is like everyone should have it by July. So that's it.
Okay. Hailstorm, drop that link here. Whatever you're talking about.
We're almost at Eric dropped it. Thank you. We're almost at 45K. It's getting there. It's unbelievable. 40,000 in the first 7 days. So it's pretty awesome.
No, Hailstorm, I'm talking about the link that you put in the private chat. Put that here, or put the thing you're talking about in the private chat. Put it in there so I can get it. Matthew Hammond says Disney retains almost all of its exemptions from a host of regulations, taxes, and fees, in addition to powers allowing it to act much like its own government, including the issuance of bonds. Hollywood Reporter. And then Cliff says Disney losing jurisdiction means hiring background checks will go through Florida law enforcement. This will help curtail the human trafficking there by preventing Disney from hiring kid diddlers. So there you go. And yeah, I mean, look, this is not a good move for Disney in any way, shape, or form. You know, it's just not. Could DeSantis have gone harder? I'm sure he could have. I know that's going to be a criticism of it, but at the end of the day, this is not good for them. It's not good for them. They're not happy about it. And you clearly clearly have ruffled their feathers. Now, this whole thing about Bob Chapstick or Bob Chapek. So the whole story essentially has been that he called Ron DeSantis from private, and he basically said he doesn't want to get involved in this what they were claiming was a don't say gay bill. He didn't want to get involved in that he didn't want Disney involved in that, but I was getting pressure by the woke mob. Look, man, everyone in my body wants to just crush Bob Chapek over this as a pathetic beta soy boy cuck, and he kind of is, but you are running a company like Disney, and you got to be methodical in situations like that. I kind of understand it, but it's pretty weak, man. What do you think?
You're the leader of the biggest company, one of the biggest companies in America, and you couldn't handle the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. He's all those things in one. It cost him his job.
Yeah.
You know? Did you want to see the transcripts?
Yeah. Pull it up. And then we got the Biden announcement video that I'm going to react to. So it's already, let's see, how long am I live for? So we're going to go, I'll probably cut Jay loose after we do this, and then I'll run
through your Twitter DMs.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
And then I'm only going to go, let's see. Oh, here it goes. Yeah. You sent me this. So right here, this is the transcripts right here. Governor Ron DeSantis claims Bob Chapek called him last year during the fight over the Florida education law and said he did not want Disney to get involved, but he was getting a lot of pressure to weigh in against the bill. DeSantis wrote in an upcoming book. Bro, like, you run one of the biggest fucking companies, and you're that pathetic. Like, this is why these motherfuckers keep getting away with it, because you want to bend over for them. Who gives a fuck what they think? Why do you let them determine your thoughts and your actions? You know what they're doing. You know why they're doing it. And you're going to sit there and call Ron DeSantis. And then Ron DeSantis told you exactly what was going to happen. He told you they're an outrage mob. They'll be riled up for a couple of days. Don't give in. Don't do it. You lost your fucking job over this because you're a coward and a cuck. That's ultimately what it comes down to. What a pathetic piece of shit. I'm so tired of these people being terrified of a fake mob of fake outraged people. They are mentally ill. Most of them are mentally ill. They're usually overweight. Most of them are ugly as fuck. And the only thing that they can do in life is to get online and create some controversy over something that they don't truly give a shit about, and they damn sure don't understand. That's ultimately what this comes down to.
Click on the second picture, and then I'll leave. Even though a lot of people are saying they like Jay as a co-host. I feel you. Thank you.
You want Jay to stay?
As the controversy over parental
super chat speak volumes. Go ahead, Jay.
There's been 3 super chats from Holy Duck Fucks, something like that. Whatever his name was, Holy Duck Fudge, whatever. As the controversy over parental rights and education bill was coming to a head, Chapek called me. He did not want Disney to get involved, but he was getting a lot of pressure to weigh in against the bill. DeSantis writes, "We get pressure all the time, Chapek." According to the governor's book, but this time it's different. I haven't seen anything like this before. Chapek said, I haven't seen anything like this before. I don't know what to do.
Oh my God. So pathetic. So pathetic. All right. We'll let Cobra Nation talk. We'll let the snake pit.
I didn't cuss. It's holy nuck futs. That's what I said. It was close enough.
Jay stay. Should Jay stay right there?
There's a $2 super chat for me to stay.
Should Jay stay? What did the poll end up being for my skull icon? It's at 100% right now, Jay. Oh, now it's down to 90.
There we go. That's okay.
It's up to 92. It's up to 92. Jay, come on. This is your opportunity. You got to sell the Cobra. You got to sell.
I don't want to hurt the show. This is my favorite live stream. Not, of all the Geeks and Gamers live stream. This is my favorite one.
Sell it. Come
Pretty
on,
cool.
Jay. Come on. Tell him what you love about CobraCast. Come on. Tell him why you're such a big fan. He's the reason this show's happening anyway. Tell him, Jay.
I'm a big fan because when I first found Jeremy at Geeks and Gamer, he always stood up for the little guy. He said what needed to be said. He never held back, and we were all cheering him in the corner. I never saw anything like it on YouTube, media, or anything else. He always fought for the little guy. He always loved the people in his chat. He wasn't bigger, elitist, or anything like that over everyone else. I thought it was fantastic, and I begged him for a year. I would tease him. I would antagonize him. Jeremy used to go after people on Twitter. He used to do solo live streams saying what we wanted to, hear and sticking up for the little man. And he stopped doing it for a little while, and I was like, he must have lost his edge. But he's back, man. He's back where he needs to be. You know what this channel used to be? He used to go to grocery stores and look at the eggs, everyone. They're racist. He used to go to Buc-ee's and record it and put it on this channel. But no, there was a bigger purpose. The light has just shone. And he had to get to Orlando, where I live, to see the light. He's seen it. We're all here. Just happen to be a part.
The snake pit has spoken, Jay. 93% says you stay.
93 is not bad.
That's really good, actually. I was thinking it's gonna be like 60-40.
There was a video on this channel where Jeremy went, I just want to order pizza, and they wouldn't take my money over the phone. That's what this channel used to be, and we've changed it to something better. Was that on this channel or Geeks and Gamer? I think it was this channel.
It was this channel. I do miss going to Walmart to talk about the racism and eggs, though. That was good. It was good. You
Jay,
like
you
those?
are the father, 93%. I don't really talk politics much, but it's such a chess thing to, I read a lot about it. So I like it. I appreciate it. Jay stay or Jeremy's going to return you to Home Depot and get his dollar back. Please play that clip again. What? For $5?
What clip? The only clip I have that the chat really likes is this one right here. And so this is definitely a favorite of the. Wait, where the hell is it? Did somebody delete it? Where is it? Oh, there it is.
It's gonna call again. Damn! It's gonna call again. Damn!
PM 5K blast for 2. Jay stay or I got news for you. In that situation, Jeremy, what do? You see a damsel in distress. She just busted her face on a car. Do you ask if she's okay, or do you just keep on driving?
In that situation, I'm gonna keep on driving because I ain't picking that Wildebeest up. Holy shit, man. That's like a fucking whale out of. What did you send me? Somebody said you sent me another clip of somebody falling down. Send it to me again so it shows up at the top, because I got a lot of messages in my requests. So yeah, no, there's no way, man. Like, that's holy shit. What the fuck is this? I just got this like sent to my inbox. Like, I don't even know.
Jeez, what the freak? Is that AI art?
I don't know.
Holy crap.
Oh God, you guys are the best, dude. Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies. There we go, right here. This is the correct answer right here. Where'd it go? This is the correct answer. Let me find it.
We're all pregnant.
That's the correct answer right there. That's the correct answer.
Oh.
She was fine, yeah, but not for that land well. Why? Look, I don't know. It was in my inbox, so I figured I would share with all of you here in the snake pit.
I don't even want to know what's in your. Jeremy has wide open inbox. I probably shouldn't have said that live, but I don't even know. I don't even want to look in it and see the kind of stuff that he gets.
Well, I
Here's
do have a new
Ian.
message. I got a message, guys. Okay.
Oh.
Just want you to stand by. Okay. Here we go.
This is Joe Biden with an important message for CobraCast. Listen, Jimmy and Curtis, Donald J. Trump will be president in 2024. You know the thing.
Yes. We got it confirmed right there. One more time.
This is Joe Biden with an important message for CobraCast. Listen, Jimmy and Curtis, Donald J. Trump will be president in 2024. You know the thing.
That's really good. Jay Hailstorm right there, buddy. Jay Hailstorm. So, let me see. Play the new fat SJW fall clip I posted in the snake pit. Okay. This is your guys' show, man. Like, this is what we do. So, oh, I've seen this one. Yeah, I've seen this one. It's got 7 million views. 7 million views on this video on Twitter.
No, I'm doing something wrong. I'm just happy with 5,000.
Let's see. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, I seen that. Ooh. Oh my sound.
Oh, it hurt, man. It hurt. It hurts. God. We got to download that one. We got to download that one. Okay, so again, I see all of you. Let's see. Don't have a Twitter emotions. Let's see. I'm looking at some of the stuff you guys are putting in the Discord. See if there's anything I can react to.
Yeah, I got something for you. Oh,
share
yeah.
it. Share it.
Oh yeah, I found a video of. I'm gonna put it in your DM.
Okay.
I found a video of Jeremy, 35, maybe 40 years into the future.
Okay.
And he becomes the hero. The hero. Have you seen this?
People have tagged me in it. Let's see.
It's really good, man.
Here we go.
This is what we need to get back to, man.
So my daughter and I are working really hard to unlock the final level of the most wanted challenge in Fortnite, which is ending tomorrow. Unfortunately, as she was playing, my daughter got sick. Her stomach got upset. She threw up. She had to go lie down in bed. So what did I do? Like a good dad, I picked up the mantle from that fallen soldier and kept going and completed it for her. She's not going to miss out on getting that skin just because she got a little bit sick.
And that's freaking awesome.
Out of myself to my own account.
And
nice.
I hate, like, look, this is. I don't want to upset your audience. It's not my show. I hate when freaking conservative politician people come out and trash video games. I hate it. I freaking hate it. They look stupid. Daily Wire, all those people, they trash when they're like, oh, you need to stop playing video games. Look at that video. My daughter and it's a dad and his daughter bonding. He did that for his daughter. He's probably the freaking hero of the week, you know? Playing Fortnite and getting that skin. That is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
That needs to be celebrated. That I'm just saying. That's why I shared that video on my Twitter. I don't care what anybody said. That's awesome. That's daddy-daughter time, doing their thing. He found something and they're bonding. It's perfect. When these freaking Republicans come out and blame crap on video games, it drives me. This is why they lose a lot of, because the younger generation hears that and they're like, oh, they're just old farts that don't know anything. It's like, boom. It drives me crazy when they do that. Sorry, I know you feel the same way, but like when you see videos like that, I'm like, yes, man, that stuff needs to be celebrated. I'm glad you played it. I love that
man.
crap. It's freaking awesome. The breakdown of the family is a terrible thing that's happening in this country, and you see something like that. That's amazing, man. I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, don't apologize,
It's
man.
awesome.
We don't apologize at
I know.
CobraCast. We
Freaking-
let it fly. We let it fly.
Freaking Fortnite, saving families.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, like that's what needs to be continued to be encouraged. Families, you know, husband and wife, mothers, fathers, you know, crazy, I know. And so I'm always happy when that stuff gets highlighted right there. So that's what's up right there. Good share right there, Jay. I got one more I want you to react to because the Cobra, the Cobra crew has been asking me. So I've got this clip from Valiant Renegade. Starts at 2:32. So let me see if I can find this real quick. So this is it. Wait, 2:32 right here. So they want me to react to this. So here we go.
With it. And so I'm not going to read the information that we've been provided. I'm not going to give anywhere close to the full amount of information, although it does help tremendously. And so if the sources out there listening, I know that all of us here want to say thank you for providing this and for providing information in the past, but we do need to be extra cautious with what we've been given. Essentially, what I can say is that in the past, Disney has come to understand that they have a male problem right now. The problem is not men, it's that Disney is no longer attracting men to their properties. And Disney has found this out. We know Disney knows this issue, and we know that Disney went to great lengths to discover what their problems are. One of the things that Disney knows is that despite what society might want to say nowadays, men tend to be the catalyst action takers within family groups for what families are going to do. So, and let me go back in time. Okay. So this is something we actually talked about before
and
when we were talking.
And that kind of gives us a gist of it, and we could pick it up from there. This is Valiant Renegade. So shout out to Valiant Renegade WDW Pro.
We all just wanted to see
Pepsi
Melanie
Spell,
Mack. Am I right, chat? Am I right?
Melanie Mack, go boom. So what do you think about this? So they essentially, they believe they know that they have a serious problem on their hands. But are they going to do anything about it? What do you think, Jay? Our theme park guru.
I think they absolutely are getting ready to do something about it, because that the only thing that they have left making money now is the theme parks. Everything else is losing money. And with what they saw this past year with Universal, for the first time in its history, overtaking every single theme park except for the Magic Kingdom here in Orlando, with their theme parks and with the Epic Universe and everything that they have done, they are definitely about to make some major changes. I think Bob Iger has come out, and as soon as he took over, he started throwing little bones here and there to try to make a few things right. But they're gonna have to make some bigger changes, because people are starting to shift over to these other theme parks as well. Like you said, though, Disney's as big as Manhattan. Universal might be. It's a huge difference.
It's a huge
But the
difference.
fact that the smaller David beat Goliath for the first time in its history, not only in theme parks, but in hotel stays, is huge. Like, that is huge. That has never happened either in the history of the Orlando theme parks, where Universal's resorts were sold out and Disney's wasn't. And they did this whole census thing by because Disney definitely has more resorts, but they had a lot of them closed because they haven't been able to bring back their workforce to man a lot of these places. Some of their resorts are only working at 0.25%. People don't even know that. Like, only like a little branch section is open and the rest of them are closed because they don't have the workforce back. People don't want to go back to work. Thank you, to the government, who's rather pay people to stay home. And so there's definitely going to be a giant shift. And Gone Fishing, you have posted this 100 times in the chat. He said, Jay, please make a park hopping video addressing the male cast members wearing dresses. Yes, I have done that. We've talked about it on the live stream, and we are still seeing information. I have yet to see anybody wearing that when we've gone. I've asked other members of Park Hopping if they have seen that as well. We have yet to see that as of yet. But yeah, I do understand your concern and things like that. But yeah, I know you keep posting that in the park. So we will keep an eye on it for you, Gone Fishing, and just make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And yeah, we will talk about that kind of stuff. But if Disney loses the theme parks, that's terrible.
Yeah,
that's a big one. So like, they're gonna have to figure something out. They just open. Listen, I'm not trying to fat shame anyone, But the majority of people that go to Disneyland and Walt Disney World they live on the larger side of life, okay? And many of them, all right, they go to Disney and they're you can just go to the park. If you've seen our live streams, most people comment that in the chat. Oh my gosh, everybody here is fat, all right? They just put out a brand new ride called Tron Legacy. That ride you have to be smaller to fit in that ride, and people are losing their minds because Universal builds a ride, they build a ride. They don't cater. If you don't fit in it, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm tall. It's like there's some rides I could barely get in because I'm just too tall. It's like I'm not complaining that they should have built a ride that fits me. They have rides that many people that are really large complain because they can't get on them. So they built this new ride and now people can't ride it. So it's like they're like, we hate Disney now. You're turning into Universal. It is a big controversy right now at the Magic Kingdom so this is what Disney did to cater to these people, and this is why they're going to lose. They literally, have you seen the Tron ride? You're sitting up like a motorcycle.
Yep.
All right. They have taken these carts, several of these carts out of the ride and changed them to big recliners so big boys can sit in it and ride the ride, totally screwing up the entire ride. They had to do this because they had too many people that couldn't fit on the ride that showed up to their premiere. And so now they're spending more money to change the cars, and like people are pissed, like the Disney adults are mad, and it's like this is what they do. You cater to a certain group, and you all, like you said, and you just bow to their wishes. It screws up your whole plan, and you never win. You never
100%.
win. So now an entire ride that I've ridden on when I was in Shanghai, China, it's the same rides over there in Shanghai Disney years ago, is being changed because the majority of people that visit the Magic Kingdom are vastly overweight. Well, you've been vastly overweight. And they just changed the Ratatouille ride. They had to put in giant seats because fat people couldn't fit in that ride either. There's an article out there. I sent it to Ripa. He used it in a video. It's hilarious. It was just like, and these are big bucket seats. So they have to change their whole park to cater to a certain group of people by letting them, be overweight and obese and everything like that, just so they can ride a ride because they're threatening Disney that they're not going to come back.
So ridiculous, man.
It's freaking ridiculous. Like, give these people a reason to lose weight or something, like maybe help them out.
Yeah.
And so like there's like petitions and all this stuff. It's so dumb. Like I don't even know. Like I hate you. Listen, I live however you want. If you want to hit that buffet twice a week, go for it, man. Ain't no one, but you shouldn't force people to cater to your lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't like you shouldn't do that. You live how you want, but don't force people to change everything about them to cater to you. So that's all. That's all. But Disney does that on a regular, and this is why they lose. This is why they're losing.
That's why we have Ryan Kennel. Siege.
Yeah,
we have Ryan Kennel right there.
Anyway, that was a long rant, but that's exactly what's going on. So
Piano Dean for $20. A swarm of bees would make a better president than Biden. But even if we could get a bunch of honeybees to press their bodies together to form the shape of a human, there's no guarantee that this bee person could speak. You're right about that. You're right about that, Piano Dean. And thank you so much. We got Gerald Armstrong for $5 says, Jeremy, did you see the insane video of a 17-year-old thug wailing on an assistant teacher because she took his Nintendo Switch during class? I did. Krista, I got the one above it too already. I did. I retweeted that one, and I just said white supremacy strikes again with the OK symbol. Some people were a little kind of like, damn, Jeremy, it was a brutal video. It's disgusting and terrifying, but that is why the narrative has to change, and the media is just as complicit as anyone else. So Darth Gavel, $2. DeSantis 2028. I agree. Mavdick, as Ryan would say. Someone link Discord for me, please. Mods, drop the Discord, please, if you haven't already. And also link locals again. I know it's pinned to the top, but if you can link the D-Day Cobra locals and the Discord. So it's a Geeks and Gamers Discord, but the Snake Pit is within the Geeks and Gamers Discord. Cody Warner, sorry I missed Mario Kart stream. Was watching my alma mater, Oklahoma State lose to Baylor. Hope you guys are doing great. Hey, the replay's there. Just I was not good tonight. Don't get fooled by the first round when I won the championship, because after that I was really bad. Blue Eyed Scorpio, your Braves hat is cultural appropriation. Alex says, look up Biden, Trump and Biden plays vids. It's worth it. Oh, yeah.
It's pretty funny.
I have to check that one. Joseph Brown says they pick on him too. I got that one here to Canada. Cody Warner says he is supporting him just to divide the party, talking about Soros. Agreed. Hayden, did I get this one? No, I didn't. If they had something on Trump, he would have 100% know it. If he was doing the Epstein stuff, it would have been blown up. Bad business deals, we know of them. Yes, exactly. We know everything from Trump. We know all the bad, and we don't care because it's not really that bad. Matthew Hammond for 5. Paul Ryan lost 2018. If he had pushed Trump's policies and funded the border wall, the Republicans would have won the supermajorities for a generation. Paul Ryan's a piece of fucking shit. That is a bottom line. Mr. Blade, thank you for the super chat. Justin Proper, did Biden legalize weed? If not, I don't care. Apparently not. You care about that far more than I do, though. I kind of want everything to be legalized. That way people can just, do their thing. I don't give a shit. Forza Jersey. Rhinos would support Jeremy over Trump. DeSantis is essentially just a younger Trump guy. Trump versus DeSantis is a win-win for us and the country. Guess we'll see. General Duality. Soros is as old as our country. Hail Jay.
Oh, thank you.
Red Arc says Mexico is very anti-Trump with the build the wall speech. News where basically he was against all Mexicans, not just illegal. But some are waking up. Good to hear. Tinsot, y'all might hate my opinion, but I think DeSantis' time is now. He's crushing Trump on online polls and is getting stuff done in Florida. I don't hate you for that. I'm not going to hate anybody for their opinion. Opinions are what's all about. You know what I mean? So Justin Proper says, a gay crackhead? Sounds like my ex. Christopher Gonzalez says, used to like Paul Ryan until 2015. I hear you on that. Raven Nevermore, you should get Sav Says on here or Tuesday Night's Main Event. I'd love to. The good fella, what's up? Donald Trump for Prez, my boy, the good fella, who I was roasting the other night, unintentionally, or I guess intentionally, just didn't know. But anyway, all good, bro. Eric K, Jay, I have a new puppy. Want a poop duty job? There you go, Jay. I'm getting you all types of jobs.
I appreciate all the offers, man. I'm blessed.
I'm getting you all types of jobs. Drew Barr says DeSantis needs to run after Trump. End of story. I agree. Gerald Armstrong says, who's worse, the Cranstonsteins or the Brooklyn Dad? Brooklyn Dad's worse.
Brooklyn Dad is awful, man.
Like,
just
at least those
blatant
guys,
lies, man.
At least those guys went on Tim Pool and were willing to at least have a discussion, even though they were cringe beyond belief. Spandon says DeSantis didn't even comment on the FBI raid. No, he did not. To my knowledge. Actually, yes, he did. DeSantis commented on the Trump FBI raid. Yeah, he did. So that's not true. Not say you were intentionally so, but he did comment on the raid. He actually tweeted about it and he made a statement, a pretty forceful statement. Now, did he take any real action? I don't think so, but he did comment on the raid. 100%. Forza Jersey says, did you see my $5 super chat like 20 minutes ago? I did. I just read it. So my apologies for missing that. Steven Wilson says 45 was real change. 46 is status quo. Let's see. Christopher Gonzalez says, I like Jeremy saying Solo lost money as much as I like hearing Trump say China.
I like
Puerto Rico. We got that right here. Right here.
We are also praying for the people of Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico.
It's so good, dude. It's so good. Mavdick, YouTube, Alex Jones Prison Planet, Goblet of Death, under 2 minutes and hilarious. It's not copyrighted. I put it in the Discord, but I can't find Snake Pit. All right, I'll try to find it. Holy Nuck Futz.
There
Is
it
that what
is.
you messed up?
Yeah, that's what I messed up.
Drunk 3PO for President 2024. Hail Jeremy and Jay. Thank you. Joseph Brown, $2. Jay, stay. Ellen Jen, Jay, you need to stay.
I'm here.
For $2 though? $2?
See, he doesn't care about small super chats.
Okay, that was well played. Traveling Fools for $5. Love your shows. Anytime you need a fun and like-minded fun co-host, just hit me up on Twitter. Keep rocking, bro. Thank you. Appreciate that. Steven89 says, Hail CobraCast. Love the stream. And Jay is awesome. Good luck with the new book. Can't wait to get a copy.
Thank you.
Tinso says,
where's the link for
Trump
Jay's
held-
book? Mods, I'm sorry, I totally cut you off. Mods,
all right.
they have it.
The mod should have it.
Yeah, I know. I saw Eric putting it in there.
Yeah, well-
Thank you, Jeremy, for let me use your platform to promote it.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So
tell
it's
them
like
real
I've
quick.
been working on this thing for 3 years. Yes, I was waiting for it, man. I knew it was coming eventually.
When you cut me off, I had to.
Jay, stop apologize. Yeah, you're right.
One more
It's just an
time.
honor
Go
to
ahead.
be
No,
here.
I'm not gonna do it. Don't do it. Go ahead, Jay.
No, it's cool. Like it's in the chat. Like we're trying. People always talked about like you want to change the culture world. You put your money where your mouth is. Basically, is what I did. So I made a over a 200-page graphic novel. You can pick it up. It's on the Indiegogo project. The links are being dropped, and we're gonna get them out this summer. And I hope you guys enjoy the story. There's none of this garbage that's been pumping out to our kids in there. It's a fun adventure story. And if it does really well, then you'll get the second book. We'll get the second book out there. So I really hope you enjoy it. And if it's not your thing, but you want to help out, in October, I plan on hitting the road and donating some books to some young people that probably can't afford it. So there's a place on there that you can buy to donate books. And I'm going to vlog it so you can see where I'm going, things like that. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. So
heck yeah.
Thank you
That's
guys
what's
so
up.
much for supporting it.
That's what's up. Tinso says, even Trump fell into the anti-video game rabbit hole. I know I made a video on it.
You did.
On Geeks
Jeremy
Gamers.
called him out too.
Yeah. I mean, nobody loves Trump as much as me, but I'll call him out on his stupid shit. Christopher Gonzalez says, as a girl dad, I can totally relate. Revan, sup, Jeremy? How's it going? Been a while. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Grizzly Nightmare, childhood obesity is very upsetting, and F the FDA. Thank you. Decentral Boys, for the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit my pillow. Ugh, the thing. Hail crew, LOL. What's up, Decentral Boys? Thank you for the artwork, man. I really appreciate that. Traveling Fools says, how does someone get on this show? You gotta be one of the most famous and handsome YouTubers in the history of existence. But if that person's not available, you could probably reach out to Jay. So
pretty much how it is around here.
Yeah, we're just figuring. Look, this show only exists out of memes and accident. So like I posted, I posted this the other day, okay, on Twitter, and I do have one other thing I want to show you guys too. But this was So this was in on the community tab, okay? Community tab. So right here, I'd like it to be a little bit bigger. So right here it says, I don't like Jeremy, but I like this. And I'm like, hell yeah. And
that's what it's all about.
ZVS did a good job when people that don't like me say they like that. But someone responded down here, if I can find it. Let me just go into my replies. Because someone responded and they were like, you need to you're ripping him off or whatever. So here it is. He's like, I like the logo, but not the cast IRL. It's lazy. Did you conduct a brainstorming set? Now this person's a fan, so I mean, I appreciate it. But like, did you just conduct a brainstorming session to come up with a name? Did you have a second choice? I said it's literally a meme. And your response is why I'm keeping it, because it's funny. And then they said, must be one of those obscure memes. I'm like, it's very obscure if you're not one of the thousands of people that watch the show where we admit it. And that's kind of the thing. Like, I just think it's funny. You know what I mean? Like,
it's hilarious, man. The Jack Murphy beard, everything is perfect.
Yeah. And we still haven't given out the Beard of Shame tonight, which, okay. So who are the nominees for Beard of Shame? I know a lot of you nominated me because of Mario Kart.
Chapek should get it. Because
we've got Chapek.
He goofed up with this governor. He's like, I'm under a lot of pressure.
We've got Chapek. We got Paul Ryan.
Paul
Ryan's
Ryan's
me.
How about Bolt? Sorry.
All right. So Krista, you gotta put a poll up in the chat of well, here, I'll put the poll up because Krista's busy with super chat. So okay, who's our options here? Okay, Beard of Shame. Let me see.
I'm voting for Chapek.
Beard.
How do you call the governor of Florida and be like, I'm just under so much pressure. I got to get involved, governor. Sorry. He lost his job.
Keep talking, Jay.
That's true. It's like, how do you run the most powerful? I mean, maybe it's not the most powerful, but it's one of the biggest companies in America, and you can't. You're crying to the governor of Florida, basically saying, please don't hurt me, but I got to say something. It's it's awful. I would have hung up the phone and be like, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got him. It's
all right.
Wild.
And I guess I'll put Michael Bolton in there too.
How do you run for press? How does Michael Bolton run for president?
Jay, he's not running for president. He's not running for president, but you brought him into this. So there are your four options.
You said
Cobra.
Bolton's running for president.
John Bolton.
That's what I said. Did I say Michael Bolton? Oh my God!
Acted like but you acted like it was Michael Bolton.
John Bolton's just as bad. I think I did say Michael Bolton. Holy crap. I'm sorry. It's 2:00 in the morning.
All right. So your options are Bob Chapek, Paul Ryan, Michael Bolton, and D-Day Cobra. Those are your four options. Jay Hellstorm keeping a close eye on that, but I think we have two clear front runners, Chapek and Paul Ryan. So there we go. Yes, Jay.
I got to get on him. I know. I screwed
Zahoni says, like what Walsh said, stop being nice to wokies. Sir Yuzaban says, Winnie the she ping pong poo king of China. Sophie, Jay, your job is to stay. Super chats for Jay. Jer, pay the man. Sir Ruin of House Roundhead, I would love to see you have Emily Kors on here. That she would be incredibly entertaining. You could talk about witchcraft with her. That bitch is psycho. I mean, I'd have her on, talk to her. Yeah, I'm down with that. Let's see. And we've got Bebop says, let's get Val Venus. Hello, ladies.
Yes.
And Rumble, let's see. JM the Elite Fan, just checking if I can donate on Rumble. My bank considers YouTube, Google a scam, LOL. Hail Alt Tick and hail the Snake Pit, Odyssey, and Rumble for the win. Thank you, JM the Elite Fan. And then Johnny the Whiz Kid says, Jeremy, I know you're a dog person, but did you read about the pit bulls mauling that poor old man? I learned about it from Candace Owens, how dangerous they are. I couldn't get over seeing that scene. Yeah, man, I mean, that's a very hot topic, you know, with the internet and things like that. But it's like, I just feel like the responsibility is on the individuals that own these dogs.
Yes.
They're clearly dangerous animals. There's no doubt about that. But it's just like, I'm not going to blame the gun and I'm not going to blame the dog. Okay. Irresponsible people are the problem, not you know, the pit bull. So that's my stance on it.
I agree.
So Bob,
it's the same thing with some of these young people in school that do horrific things like hitting a teacher. It's like there's got to be some responsibility, like what's going on at home, man. There's got to be some. They just don't wake up like that.
Yeah. And so, I mean, it's a very divisive topic. It really
it
is. It's a very divisive topic. And so, but yeah, I'm definitely a dog person. And yeah, I mean, Al Bundy just said it in the chat. It's a bit unfair to these dogs, but they got bred to fight, and trying to make them into a family dog can be dangerous. Yeah, I mean, the responsibility is on the people. Like I personally would never own one. Okay, why would I never own one? Because I understand the dangers, and I don't feel I'm not number one, I'm not trained, but number two, I'm not gonna have the time to even invest in caring for an animal like that. So why would I own one? You know what I mean? If you are an owner of a pit bull, you have to take the responsibility to understand what you have. So, you know,
I was in South Florida when they banned pit bulls from Broward County, and that was a big deal because the attacks. You're right. It's very controversial. It's like, I don't know, man. I do think like the owner though.
Yeah,
I
agree.
Has to be.
Yeah. Real quick, so we're gonna wrap this up here soon. I want to tell all of you guys something, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. This CobraCast thing and this D-Day Cobra channel and everything we're doing, you guys have changed the path forward for everything that we're doing with Geeks and Gamers and all that. And I mean that for the positive, because as I can grow my own personal stuff, it allows me to be able to grow Geeks and Gamers to where it needs to go. And that's always been a tough struggle for me because I've put so much of my time and effort and my own personal stake into Geeks and Gamers from a personality standpoint. I want it to go beyond Jeremy, the individual. And I think that opportunity is, and it's not to say I won't be there. It's not going to not be what it is, but I want it to become something more. And I want the Geeks and Gamers brand to have more stake and power in the entertainment world. In order to do that, it's got to be more than just me calling out Hollywood every day. We've got to create something that's going to be powerful and have a lot of different influence and stuff and different voices involved with that. So we're going to keep doing that, but you guys helping this channel and this show and what we're doing, that's why I created the locals for me. And you obviously have the Geeks and Gamers locals, and we have a lot of moving parts. So it's been crazy, man. So I really appreciate it, and we're going to keep kicking ass and taking names. So so as we wrap this up, obviously, and I've streamed on my Twitch channel the last 2 days too, my D-Day Cobra Twitch channel, which is crazy. That channel hadn't been streamed on for an hour. Steph, Krista, if you both need to bounce, I know it's late, y'all can bounce, y'all can get out of here. You want to say goodnight or anything, Steph and Krista? Hello.
Hi. What's up, Snake Pit?
They both sound tired.
We've been streaming since 9.
Yeah. So go follow the ladies over on social media and give them some support. So thank you both so much.
All links are in the description, by the way. If you don't see it, refresh the stream and you should find all of Jeremy's links down to his Twitch, Twitter, Discord, Rumble, all that. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful night.
Night,
Good night,
Krista.
everyone.
Good night, Steph.
Join the Snake
Bye.
Pit. Let's go. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So good night to the ladies. Jay Hailstorm's still here. Hi, Jay Hailstorm.
Hello.
Are you working? Are you working on the beard of shame?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm like literally exported
Have
right
fun.
now.
All right, we'll see you in a few. But yeah, so we got a super sticker, lying dog face pony soldier with a $1.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you, Steph, right there. Appreciate you. But yeah, you guys have been awesome, and this is awesome, and we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. A lot of plans for this show and this channel to continue to grow. Thank you guys. Jay, tell them about your book real quick before we wrap it up.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's been an amazing project. Did 40K in the first week, so we're seeing if we can just ride that momentum, pick it up. It's an amazing story of adventure of a boy named John who lives in a town that kind of keeps him suppressed a little bit, and he develops a unique friendship that takes him on an adventure. It's a story for all ages, and I hope everybody loves it. So pick it up. The mods have dropped it many times in the chat. I appreciate all the support and encouragement and everything. It's been absolutely amazing. So
awesome.
And then one
Thank
last
you, Bob
super
R.
chat you
Thank
missed
Bob
too
R.
is a Lynn Jin for 5.
Oh, did I?
Says
Okay.
I worked in a doggy daycare. The small ones were meaner than any of the pits. The Chihuahuas bit us a lot more. So thank you for the $5.
And Scouts of Entertainment coming soon to the Snake Pit Shop. Snakeskin underwear. There we go. Did somebody say Beardo's live playing Fortnite? Should I fire up Twitch and play with him, guys? Is he still alive? Is that fool still alive? Let me see.
Jay, is it possible to put an order on your book via PayPal? You just have to go through the Indiegogo. I think PayPal is an option to buy. So
Beardo's still live. I'm gonna consider going live on Twitch for a bit and running with Fear the Beardo.
go for it, man.
You guys want me to do it? You guys want me to go live on Twitch? Jay, you want to do it?
I think I might call it. It's 2 a.m. As much as I would love to play Fortnite.
All right. Well, we have the winner of the night. We have the winner of the night. We have the Beard of Shame, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the most prestigious awards in all of the internet. And I guess I'm going to go live on Twitch, D-Day Cobra, and play some Fortnite with Beardo. So tell him I'm gonna be heading his way here soon. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the most prestigious award in the history of the internet is now upon us. I present to you the CobraCast IRL Beard of Shame.
Yeah. Fuck you. Heartfelt.
Yes.
Why does it say Shane Cashman? Why does it say Shane Cashman? He was trying so fast to get it done and he messed it up.
Yeah.
Poor Hailstorm. Poor Hailstorm. How you doing, buddy?
I only spammed wait like 20 damn times in the chat.
That is unbelievable.
I didn't see it. Because you can't actually delete delete a Twitter message, right?
No, I can't. I was like, shit.
Oh, fuck. Hang on. He just said it. Wait. Don't play it yet. Wait.
That is glory.
You know what? It's CobraCast, man. It's what we do. It's what we do. It's all good, Jay Hailstorm. It's all good.
I think one of these days we need to have an award show for CobraCast.
Oh my God. I am never going to financially recover.
Yep. I knew he was going to play something over me. I knew it.
All right, go ahead. I had to do it. Go ahead, Jay.
We should have an award show, man. Like, you just pick a time and we'll do an award show and we'll crown the big beard of the year. Be awesome. All right. I'm going to see you on Fortnite, Jeremy. I'm going. I'm going to play at least for an hour. I'm going.
Here we
I'll see you
go.
over there.
Here we go. All right. Jay Hailstorm, you playing?
Yeah.
I'll see you guys in a few. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Have a good night, and we will talk to all of you later. I'll see you on Twitch, D-Day Cobra, playing some Fortnite. I'm probably gonna go for like an hour, so we will see. I'm not gonna stay up too late. So, love you all. Appreciate you all. Have a great night, and we'll talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.